Hey, what's up? We're back. Backstreet's back. What's up? Okay, let's see what we're gonna do tonight. Yeah, that space tonight was pretty sweet. We got stuff we got to work on. I didn't get any of my video shorts done because I ended up having to spend all day, well, not having to, but getting to spend all day talking to Kim.com, going over our content. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna strip a couple videos today. Sure hope this is legal. I don't even know. Jeez. One sec. I'll be right back here. Full screen face. Ooh, we gotta get a new camera today too, or maybe not today, but sometime. This camera is not. It's not cutting it anymore. I'm trying to decide if I can wait till next week for that, but not sure. Let's see here. Oh, we gotta get a new camera today. Let me see if we can find the clips we need here. Oh wow, almost 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. Not bad. But yeah, if we're gonna be serious, we gotta professional this up a little bit. What am I looking for? I need to find my clips. Actually, there's a few things we need to clip. So here's one of them. I need to clip this. Watch this. Sorry, it's probably too loud. So here I have a piece of paper, and I rub the knitting needle with a piece of paper. And this knitting needle is a. Oh, do I probably have to say something? Why is this so loud? Whatever. YouTube's apparently smart enough to know what's going on here. So I'm gonna give me a sec. I'm not sure why I'm hearing myself so loud. One sec, guys. So I also have to figure out how. Oops. Okay. I'm gonna try to make sure I don't get struck. So I don't know how this works actually. Is it gonna strike me if I do it like this? I hope not. Is it going based on the video or the audio? You guys think? Yeah, still alive. I was good to see me alive for sure. Huh. For some reason the way I'm hearing myself so loud right now. Maybe that. There we go. Yeah, that's better. That's why. Now, okay, it's much better. Man, I hope I don't get copyright struck here. I know. I don't know if this thing's smart enough how it works. I'm just gonna keep talking in case the copyright strikes me. Look at this. What the hell? So this is 0G? Yeah, I've got something that can clip them. I'm just. Huh. This is wild. Someone needs to explain this to me. So this is 0G. Huh. Not sure if this necessarily relates to our videos, but this is just cool, I guess. So the electrical charge is what's causing it to orbit. Huh. What am I learning from this? I feel like I'm learning something, but I don't know. Hey, Nitro. Hey, everybody's on there. Oh, hey, yo, Bernie. What's up, buddy? Yeah, Bernie. Yeah, looking forward to it. I was gonna prepare for the Bob Greenyer interview. I was actually kind of talking to him. I think we can kind of wing it. I'm gonna have him talk about his research, and then we're gonna talk a little bit about the videos and take it from there. I'll full screen this. If anyone can explain this to me, please do. They're acting like electrons. Huh. So is this needle gonna teleport at warp speed, or? Maybe I'll just post this and be like, this is just really cool. I'm just trying to figure out what the implications are of this. Whoa. This is just... Oh, yeah, shit. I didn't even check my emails today. God damn it. Wonder how many emails I have. Oh, please don't have a million emails, man. Who's this loser? People have 50,000 subscribers and they can't even get 400 likes, 400 views on their videos. God, these people are embarrassing, man. Why are people so obsessed with me? Totally obsessed. I'm not even gonna respond. I'm not even gonna give these people attention. The more people say my name, the more the people will come to the evidence. Let's see. Oh, I gotta post the thing. Oh shit, I forgot to post David's interview. I'm gonna post that real quick. Actually, so it's Diamond, the interview I did with him. Where is it? Let's see. The one we did yesterday. I didn't post this, right? Did I post this?
Never heard of him. You're gonna hear about him tonight.
Okay, I don't. Wait, let's post this. I'm gonna post that on our Twitter real quick. Then we're gonna clip some more stuff. Man, I had a lot of stuff to do today. One sec. heck? Where's my other? Okay. Full screen. I didn't even post this on my Twitter today for this stream. My notifications have just been going absolutely wild, guys. I just want to give another shout out to Kim.com if he's watching, or anybody else. I doubt they are, whatever. But man, we had a huge day today. A lot of people following, huge space, 3,000 active followers on watchers on the space, another 1,500 on the YouTube channel at the same time. Yeah, thanks, Bernie. Anytime you go against the mainstream, you just get huge amounts of attacks. Everybody thinks they're just like the smartest person in the world, when they think that anything that they don't know has to be fake. It's honestly embarrassing. We can't reach everybody though, as I like to say. I'm not really sure about Danny. I talked to Danny. I mean, he was just trying to set up a marketing gig. I think he was worried that he would get hit like the other podcaster did. But I don't really care, man. I think if people want to like build a little marketing hype for their stream, get people to watch it, it's fine. I don't think it was nothing I did on that stream was bad. Whoops. There it goes. What was his stream called? It doesn't really have a podcast name. Magnetic Reversal News, I guess we say. I feel like I should just add a little more. I'm just so tired and lazy. Can't even spell my own name. A lot of people misspell my name. It's kind of interesting. I really don't care though. Okay, we got his thing posted. I'm just gonna see. Did he have a Spotify link as well? I think that's it actually. Oh, he was posting me the attachment of that we got over 3,000 followers last night. Now we're over like almost 5,000, I think. Yeah, big day for the community today. So you guys thank yourselves as well for following, being involved, what have you. Appreciate it. I'm just now getting involved with all these scientists, etc. I'm happy to make all these connections to people who know what they're doing, know what they're talking about. Can help us in our cause as well. Let's see, what's the other thing we got to clip here? I need to clip the New York Times guy. I think I'm okay to share some of this stuff. I get a little bit worried about what will get us copyright striked or not. Oh boy, let's find it. We have our Discord. We'll probably open the Discord up again pretty soon, but only to invite only, so that we can vet people individually. It won't prevent people from getting in, but probably help. What else do we got here? Okay, we're gonna have to watch a little bit of video here to get the right clip, I think. There's a couple more articles on the fire theory as well that I want to post, probably. Oh, why do I have the Rogue Archer thing still up? Close that. Save. Fire. We have a lot of content to go through. I don't know if I want to make videos until I get my better camera. That's the situation, but I am going to make a video that's going to expose all those people that I made a tweet about, because I've just got the evidence lined up. And I'm tired of being attacked by these people and their minions, so I don't like doing that stuff, but we're going to make one strike at them. And if they keep pushing, then we'll push back harder. But they brought this on themselves. They've been attacking me for weeks. Where is it? Man, there's so much. Holy crap. Holy crap, there's a lot. Okay, here we go. Is it day 3? Let's check this one. Where's the sound? This guy just gets murdered. What the hell? I'm not sure if it was day 3. I feel like it was day 1.
Items that looks like a tail of the aircraft, but when we dispatch, confirm any of them come from the aircraft. And for the aircraft to just go missing.
Danny's definitely dropping the podcast. He was never not going to drop it. He just posted that to rile people up. He called me ahead of time, made sure I was cool with it, so tells you that whatever. You can't hear this? What do you mean? No, you can definitely hear it.
From the radar blip, there are many theories that have been said in the media. There are many experts around the world have contributed their know-how and knowledge.
Okay, this is clown shoes. Where I need to clip the.
Our efforts.
I need the questions.
Being recorded, intensifying our and our.
What is this nonsense? What is he talking about? I want. Oh no, it's this guy.
Is DCA narrowing down the investigation as a possible mid-air explosion or mid-air disintegration?
At this stage, we did not narrow any of the possibility. We are looking at all angles. We are looking at all angles of what could possibly happen on that effective flight.
Okay, hold on, please.
Sir, I'm from Asahi Shimbun. I want to ask you, usually when the plane disappears or goes down, there will be repeating signal from the black box or something which continues to power our signal. So, do you get any signal right now from under the sea? Or
from the day the aircraft lost contact and disappeared from our radar, there's no signal being able to be detected by any of our ships of aircraft in the region of.
Is there a reason why?
No signal able to be
If we know
detected.
the reason, we will tell you. We did not have the reason.
What did he just say right there? Let's listen to that one more time.
Please.
At this stage, we did not narrow any of the possibility. We are looking at.
This is
all
day
angles.
3.
We are looking at all angles of what could possibly happen on that effective flight.
Okay, hold on, please.
Sir, I'm from Asahi Shimbun. I want to ask you, usually when the plane disappears or
Greg Gutfield and Scott Adams were in the space today. Are you guys serious? Is that true? Wow. Scott Adams is the Dilbert guy, right? And Greg Gutfield's Fox News.
goes down,
I did not notice that, but that's pretty wild.
there will be repeating signal from the black box or something which continues to power our signal. So, do you get any signal right now from under the sea? Or
From the day the aircraft lost contact and disappeared from our radar, there's no signal being able to be detected by any of our ships of.
Okay, I need to find...
Which I believe have offered their assistance. Have they arrived and have they started to do their work?
The offer that we got are from FAA, NTSB USA, AAIB UK, and also the Australian. We have not got anything from the French yet. The FAA and NTSB, I was informed this morning, was already here, and we're going to meet them as soon as possible to discuss with them how could they offer their assistance to our investigation of this.
The New York Times, I wish I'd clipped this before.
Are we investigating a group from China called Martyr, who's currently claiming responsibility?
Can you give more information that because we have not received any of it?
It's going to be hard to find.
What has been reported is something that we not verify officially.
I have the video somewhere in my links.
That is more on security matters. We have to inform. We have to get the information from the security people.
Will you, will you issue the...
The family of the
Oh, is it here?
passengers will come to Colombo, and how will be, how about the arrangement of the Chinese?
For that, I leave it to MES.
The Chinese, or rather the Chinese next of kin of the Chinese passengers, we are making arrangements.
I'm pretty sure that's not the right video. What day is this one? March 9th. I think this is the one. Yeah, I think this is it.
Ada tiga to Tan Sri.
After YAB radar,
would just cease. Is there a button that you can press to do that?
I think
yeah, this is the one.
Something that we are all like to know the answers as well, and we
Diagnostic information that it regularly sends out.
Oh, here it is.
About that
Here we go. Here we go.
we get a better picture into this. So because of that, the search area has been widened, as we speak, into the South China Sea, and
they're searching the South China Sea on March 9th, even though they know, this guy knows right here that this plane didn't go to the South China Sea. He knows. This is a military defense. They have radar data that shows it going back over Malaysia. What the heck? James Fox is like best buds with the podcaster that tried to just attack us, that clearly set up the interview to try to attack us and discredit us. The producer worked on Moment of Contact with him. I talked to him about it. James Fox is one of the first people to try to come out against the videos. James Fox is a guy that does third-party interviews with people that think they saw aliens. This guy's discrediting our videos? Doesn't add up, guys. Doesn't add up at all. James Fox apparently is, I don't know what's happening to him, if he's being Russell Branded or what. There's not a lot of things I can think that could end somebody's career. One of the only ones is some type of criminal charge against him. Or some type of court thing that's really bad, right? Or some type of past information that's come out that makes him look really bad. What I'll say is I couldn't have a lower opinion of James Fox. He will never have my support. And anyone who supports that guy is not going to be a friend of mine.
we already have requested our Indonesian friends, the SAR National in Indonesia, to assist us on this matter. Thank you.
Just a question about that.
I think what people should ask James Fox is, why is your career being ended, man? Why is your career being ended? If you look at somebody reached out to me, I won't even say who exactly yet, but said that James Fox has direct connections with Lou Elizondo. Lou Elizondo has definitely direct connections with the people who are attacking us. He follows one of the guys who's been banned from Twitter twice for attacking people. He only has like 100 people that he follows, and he's following a guy that's been banned twice from Twitter for harassing people nonstop to the degree where like it's going to get to criminal charges against the guy. Like, why would anyone be following someone like that? I've heard rumors that Lou Elizondo got his record removed to basically be his ally. Like, someone just walk me through this. Yeah, what this podcaster did, I don't even want to say their name because they're just so pathetic. was very weird. It was clearly set up. Clearly. He was talking to a literal spook when I came in. A guy who's literally an operative, who's a former FBI agent. And then he tells me that James Fox thinks the videos are super fake. Why even tell me that? Just super weird, man. Super, super weird. Why the drama? Because I'm tired of being attacked, man. I'm tired of it. I got spooks trying to discredit me. I've got fake podcasters trying to discredit me. It's like, that's cool, man. I'm not going to sit there and just take it. I'm going to wait. Until I get all my evidence lined up, and then I am going to destroy their credibility. That's what my plan is. I'm throwing the cards on the table. So if you're one of those people, just be careful, man.
Okay, New York Times. Is it possible?
I've been nice to people. There's no reason to be attacking me. If you got blocked, it's because you're a dickhead, frankly. The guy who I went on a podcast was talking to an actual former FBI agent who's an actual spook. And they had clear intention to try to discredit me. Who's directly linked to James Fox. Who talked to James Fox about me and about the videos. I mean, what more do you want, man? Don't trust these guys. Just don't trust them, right? They're not going on spaces. They're not going on streams revealing themselves. I don't think James Fox is too busy to be talking to people.
For a 777 to turn off all of its diagnostic information.
Yeah, it's one thing to be skeptical. It's another thing just to look at the evidence, man. If you're not going to look at the evidence and just dismiss stuff and you claim to be in UFOlogy, find a new gig. Find a new job. You can't go into UFOlogy with a closed mind. Literally, you can't. If you're going into UFOlogy with a closed mind, you're in the wrong line of work. You're not really somebody who's looking for disclosure. You're the opposite. Just think about from logically, right? And I'm just going to sidetrack here. If your whole goal is you want to show that there's UAPs, which pretty much technically means that there must be aliens somewhere out there, or whatever you want to think, right? How are you going to go in there and try to cast doubt on other people's work? How does that make any sense? It doesn't at all, right? Like, I don't go to James Fox's documentary and go, dude, aliens are stupid. You're an idiot for interviewing people in a third world country. Like, these people have no credibility, right? Like, you don't do that. I wouldn't do that because I just don't care about his stuff, right? Like, I looked at it with an open mind. That's the difference. But once I find out he's acting like that, of course I'm not going to listen to anything he has to say, right? So, I just want to point that out.
I mean, is that actually technically possible that it would A, disappear from the radar, but also all of this diagnostic information...
Guys, this isn't the place to be like trying to put me down on my own stream, man. We're working on the stuff. If you don't like it, this is just a stream where we're chilling, man.
And we are talking to the experts from the
I'm just going to answer questions and be honest.
We will get assistance from Boeing, in fact.
There you go. Is it better?
That will be part of the investigation.
YouTube didn't hack you.
Just a basic question, can an aircraft disappear?
If you don't want to watch, feel free to leave, man. You can wait till the content comes out, and then you don't have to listen to the commentary. The people that are here watching right now want to listen to the commentary.
What is the technicalities of the aircraft? I think we have to be fair to us. We have to look at every angle from the...
So
can an aircraft disappear into thin air?
I just cannot matter. That will be part of the investigation.
Wouldn't it be a basic...
Here it is. This is the clip.
It would A, disappear from the radar to turn off...
Thank you.
A country. Just a question about that to turn that. Thomas Fuller from the New York Times.
Okay. Thomas Fuller from the New York Times. Okay, 3:55. Sorry, I gotta make notes of this. This is the clip I wanted. Yeah, that's the thing, guys. There's larger reasons why I'm being attacked here. It's not a matter of like people not liking me or whatever. It's clearly more than that, right? That's the reason why I'm gonna strike back. Nah, man, people that are closed-minded aren't going to come around, man. Just be real. Like, we're not going to reach everybody. The way this is going to play out, one way or another, the videos are going to come out. All the people who are trying to attack me are going to look like fools. They're not going to apologize. That's not how they work. People with egos like that aren't going to apologize. Just like the podcaster who I proved didn't pay for the hotel. He's not going to apologize either. These aren't people that are good people that are going to apologize for being wrong, you know? These are people whose egos like control how they act.
For a 777 to turn off all of its diagnostic information that it regularly sends out. I mean, is that actually technically possible that it would disappear from the radar, but also all of this diagnostic information that's routinely sent out would just cease? Is there a button that you can press to do that?
I think that is something.
So he just asks him, is there any, like, how is this diagnostic equipment it's stuff all just not being sent out? Is there a button for that? And this guy just doesn't answer.
That we are all like to know the answers as well.
We all like to know the answers. How is that not the first thing that we're looking into here? Well, I mean, the Rolls-Royce engines are still sending back the data. So how is, and this is the guy in charge of this. This doesn't make any sense.
And we are investigating on that matter. And we are talking to the experts from the airline. Also, we will get assistance from Boeing, in fact, on this matter.
Oh, is full screen for the copyright?
Wouldn't it be just a basic question? Can an aircraft?
Well, then he followed. This is from the New York Times. So wouldn't this just be a basic question, whether or not the aircraft's sending data back? Like, he asked the right stuff here. Like, this was smart. This is the next day. Look at the day. No, this day is not correct. That day is not correct, I don't think.
I just cannot speculate something that.
You can't speculate. He can't speculate. It's not a speculation. We just want to know whether or not the aircraft's sending data back.
We are not sure now. It's better that we get from the right resources, from what is the technicalities of the aircraft. I think we have to be fair to us. We have to look at every angle of this investigation.
You have to be fair to us. We have to look at every angle. How about the angle on Rolls-Royce engine sending data back?
Investigation. We just cannot do something very fragmentally or.
We can't do stuff. This whole investigation is so bullshit. No wonder people were just smelled it out right away, right?
Piecemeal investigation. So thank you. Hey, where are you from?
Okay, so that went to about where? Like here?
Piecemeal investigation.
Okay, right there, 458. Okay, let's see if we can clip this.
So thank you.
I'm gonna move it off to the side just in case I get in trouble for this. I don't know if this is exactly street legal, as they say, to clip things. I really actually don't know. If people know if it's legal or not, let me know. What was the time? Don't worry, guys. I'll get the video back in a second. 3:55, 4:58. Okay, let's see if I can clip this. I think I want MP4 version. Okay, let's see if this works. Fair use says it should be. Yeah, okay, good. Just in case, I'm not going to show it on my main screen. Oh, is it not working right? No, YouTube should be correct. Although the camera's not centered, probably. Would that work? Okay, I think we got that.
Is it possible for a 777
There we go.
to turn off all of its diagnostic information that it regularly sends out? I mean, is that actually technically possible that it would disappear from the radar, but also
Some of these guys ask good questions, man.
diagnostic information that's routinely sent out would just cease? Is there a button that you can press to do that?
I think that is something that we are all like to know the answers as well, and we are investigating on that matter, and we are talking to the experts from the airline. Also, we will get assistance from Boeing, in fact, on this matter. That will be part of the investigation.
Wouldn't it be just a basic question? Can an aircraft disappear into thin
I just cannot speculate something that we are not sure. Now it's better that we get from the right resources, from what is the technicalities of the aircraft.
God, I need to upload my stuff on Spotify too. Takes a lot of work.
We just cannot do something very fragmentary or piecemeal investigation.
Okay, so we got that clip. Okay, we got those clips that I wanted. Sorry, I've got too many videos open here. Close this. Okay, let's fix the camera real quick. Actually, it's probably fine. I'm just not sitting upright. Yeah, the intel, like, there's definitely people tied to the intelligence community that are attacking me. There's just no other reason, right? Like, I'm not doing anything that hurts anybody else at all. So when you see these people get so irrationally angry about me, it's like, dude, what are you upset about? Piecemeal investigation. Yeah, the piecemeal investigation thing is just like, what the hell? Makes no sense. Okay, we found this as well. I'll let you guys take a look at this. Take a look at that date while I'm looking at my list of what we got to clip next. Does anybody know how to upload videos where you can like put the little timestamp things in? So like, how do you do that? Yeah, calls from the plane. Somebody asked about that. You're right. The only one I know about is the there's a Philip Wood. There's a Philip Wood on there picture. Well, guys, I'm not into the drama. I'm like the least dramatic person. I literally never post about the drama ever, like ever. The only reason why I'm into it is because I've been getting attacked a lot recently. And I had a bad experience on a podcaster, so I'm just telling my opinions, man. When I stream, by the way, this is just me chilling, talking to the chat, doing work, right? So if you don't want the commentary, you don't have to listen to the live streams. You can add chapters, timestamps after the upload stream. Thank you. Appreciate that. If you guys want to just get the content, you can wait for me to post it on Twitter. It will definitely be on there. You know, you don't have to listen to all this. I'm really just chilling, hanging out with the chat for people that want to get the inside information as to what we're talking about, what's going on. Nothing big has happened. Just, you know, I went to a podcaster, and we're never going to say their name again, but we went to a podcaster. They were extremely rude. It was unprofessional. They didn't pay for my hotel. They edited it to release it to try to make me look silly. They're connected to several people who are spooks. Like, the whole thing just stinks to high heaven, right? Just stinks to high heaven. And I'm the kind of person that, like, when I took karate when I was back in high school, when I was a kid, and actually younger than that. One of the things I learned is you fight to the level of your opponent, right? And I'm very patient. I haven't really reacted to like maybe 99% of the attacks that have been on me. But once you build up enough evidence and you want to strike a decisive blowback at them, yeah, you let them know. And then we don't talk about him ever again, right? That's how you deal with people. We gave him a little bit of attention. He got some views on his, struggling podcast. And then we don't ever talk about him again. I just want to let you guys know that's the truth behind it, right? I'm a normal human too, right? I'm not a perfect person by any regard. But I am going to get to the truth of MH370, and that's what we're working on here tonight. So let's focus on that for the rest of the night so I can go to sleep. But today we had a really good day. I mean, we gained a ton of followers, tons of people watching. We gained a new ally, and Kim.com was huge. I'm kind of tired now because I spent so from the moment I got up, I've been working on stuff, talking to people like Kim.com. We did a really big space today that had huge number of people on it. I want to thank him and everybody else who joined on that space. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot to take in and to figure out that we're getting to the point where people are starting to take us seriously, right? So I appreciate it. Yeah, I think we found the truth, and I think that's the reason why potentially we're being attacked so hard, right? And the harder they attack, then, you know, we'll push back just as hard. What was the other stuff? I feel like I'm missing something that I need to do. Sorry, I'm looking at my list here. So we can look at the fire scenario real quick. Don't worry, guys. I'm not bitter. I'm very far from bitter. If anything, I'm just tired. Of course, I expect to be attacked. Doesn't mean I'm not going to strike back, though. Kind of want to see if we can upload the Sal Pius interview. Why? I can't figure out why it won't connect to my other account. Why is it on the wrong account here? Is this why? Oh, I think that's why. Okay, no wonder. Okay, let's see if we can get this figured out, guys. Here, I'll let you read this while I'm looking real quick to figure out how to upload this. Yeah, the space today, just the YouTube space, already has 7,000 views from 4 hours ago. Pretty big. I probably need to upload some of those as well and probably edit it a little bit. My videos. How do I upload? I really don't know how to do social media like at all. Wait, what? The evidence review has 90,000 views. What? Holy shit. Okay, I think you guys can see them. 84,000 views. Seems like a lot. That's all just from Kim.com. Would he link that? And now we have 84,000 views on there. Did it just go down? Wow. 84,000 views. That's crazy. That's a lot. 84,000 views. Okay. Holy shit. Pardon my French, but holy shit. Yeah, it's not everything can be faked. You can believe whatever you want, but not everything can be faked, especially not in 2014. You got to build a story, guys. So when you run an investigation, let's say you're a police officer. Yeah, Jack, I am going to do that. Actually, I was going to upload shorts, but my video camera, as you can see, kind of sucks. So, you know, it's kind of a problem. When it comes to faking stuff, though, imagine if you were a police officer and you said, well, anything can be faked. You would never solve a single crime, right? You literally solve nothing. You go, well, it looks like we have 2 videos of this person murdering somebody, but, well, anything can be faked, so I guess we'll just give up, right? Like, that's not how it works. You build a story. When you are trying to solve something, you need to build a story. And the question here is, what's the story that makes sense? Something happened to this plane. It's not that nothing happened to it, right? We've shown that the official story doesn't make any sense. So now we have to find another story that fits. The story that we've put forth fits more evidence than anyone to date by far. By far. And it's incredible. It shows a plane teleporting. Now I have to figure out where my Salvatore Pius interview is. Oh, is this it? No, that's not the right one. Shit. Okay, guys, we have to do a little Googling. Where does Zoom save recordings? Oh, Documents Zoom. This is where it saves it. Okay. Once I get this, actually, I think we can watch. I just don't want you guys to see all my file paths, although I guess I don't really care that much. Oh, here it is. Shit. Probably this one. I think that's the one. You guys want to help me edit this? Yeah, people have been convicted with no bodies and way less evidence of this. Sometimes they get convicted just on circumstance alone. Sean Ryan spells his name a little bit differently than that, but yeah, Sean Ryan, the problem is a lot of these people are connected to military people. I just don't, man, I don't know. I feel like it's hard to trust them. It's going to be really hard for me to trust certain podcasters anymore. The thing about the podcaster I went on, I looked at some of their other stuff and it seemed legit. Like, they didn't treat anybody they've ever had on like they treated me. It's just like weird, man. If like, it's different too if I come in and they tell me they're going to be hostile, but if you like pretend and like, you know, like it was clear in retrospect that it was planned from the beginning. Like, he was kind of standoffish in general about me when we met, and I was super nice to him and everything. It's like, what the hell, man? How attached am I to lithium-ion battery fire? I mean, that's just what happened. It's supported by all the evidence. We can see it on 2 videos. All the witnesses support the same event. It's not a matter of what I'm attached to. It's a matter of what the evidence shows, you know? Now, we're not going to be saying anything. It's not a matter of like running them down. The whole point is we don't want people to go watch it. I don't want to give them any clicks, right? I'd rather support the people that we do have good podcasts with and check them out. I'll say that the Danny Jones podcast should be pretty good. Nah, nobody's ever told me they're going to be hostile. That's the thing. Because when phonies try to jump you or whatever, they don't come at you and let you know right away. They, you know, get roundabout with it. But then they release a title like, oh, this whistleblower got debunked or whatever it is, right? It's like, one weird thing too is I've never called myself a whistleblower, not one time. Not one time. Hard truths. Should we call it like this? What should we call the name of this? Like that? Oh, can we edit the description later on? I need you guys to teach me how YouTube works. Like, I literally just don't know. I don't know how any of this works. I think, should I tag MH370x or does that not make sense for this? I already did Danny Jones. I've talked to him. Now I'm just like skeptical of everybody. Because I just don't know. Like, people just act like they're your friends, but then they stab you in the back, you know? It was funny. Someone was talking about, I think someone... I think someone was... What were they saying? Crap, I don't know. I lose my train of thought. I'm so tired. I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, debunking uses persuasion. Science is a mechanism of testing things. But yeah, it's hard to tell when people are being honest now anymore. Yeah, I don't know. Even if there's going to be a part 2 of the other podcast, I'm not going to promote it or talk about it. People want to watch, it's going to be just his subscribers. I'll probably promote the Danny Jones one, but I'm probably going to watch it before I post it or anything because I just want to see how he's chopping it up. He told me he's going to be honest and not edit it, but you never know with these guys, man. I can't really trust anyone anymore. Like I did the Confessionals, which is probably still one of the best, probably the best in-person podcast. Like, and he was the best interviewer in general. just a nice guy, everything, right? Just gives you a platform to get the information out there, which is what a podcaster should do, right? Because that's the point of a podcaster, right? What else should we tag for Salvatore Pius? What do we tag here? Well, yeah. Why do you have somebody on that you would? Oh, yeah. Somebody. That was the thing too. Somebody mentioned why not? Why have only people on that you agree with? I don't know. Isn't that the point of a podcast? To have people on that you find interesting and want to listen to? Like, why would I have people on that like I don't want to listen to what they have to say? Like that, to me, that's the whole point of my podcast. I mean, if other people want to like argue with guests and stuff like that, they can do that. It's not what I want to do. I'm a nice person. It's hard for me to be mean. Yeah, the only problem I have with confessionals is that it's outdated right now. It's really outdated. We've had a lot happen since then. Boy, when did we record this, guys? The 5th? I think it was November 5th. Is that Sunday? I can't even tell. Sunday? Yeah. Standard YouTube. It's definitely not travel and events. Science and technology. Hold comments. Okay. So where do I edit it to make it like good? I can change the description later on, right? No, Danny didn't slight me at all during the interview. Oh yeah, I want to tell the story of this actually. Danny just seems like a really nice guy. So the problem is I'm just skeptical now because I just got stung, right? But when I was on with Danny, it was really funny. We were talking, and then like halfway through, the power goes out. Just the whole power goes out in the entire building. I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird. I mean, I'm not really, thinking that's really bizarre or whatever. Oh yeah, Alien Scientist was good too. And the interesting thing about Alien Scientist is that Jeremy Reese was very skeptical, right? He had me on, but he was skeptical, very skeptical. But it's because he's like a skeptical guy, just because like he also has dealt with like the type of disinformation and stuff like that as well. And he like changed his opinion, like he defended me against other people that were trying to talk smack to me in his replies. And then he's reached out to me. We've talked on DM as well. So, yeah, I mean, I actually respect Jeremy. And not like, I don't want to say it like that. I mean, I respect Jeremy because of the way I've talked to him and the way that even though he was skeptical, like he, was fair. And he's asking, tough questions, but he was really good. And then when I watched him with Salvatore Pius, like that was like one of the best panels I've ever seen. So, yeah, it was really good. And I see why he's skeptical too. Like, I think he... I don't agree that like I don't necessarily think that 9/11 was necessarily like a conspiracy or whatever, but I can see how people do think that for sure. And so I think that if you're somebody who is like big into that kind of conspiracy angle, you got to be really cautious, right? Like you're dealing with a lot of powerful people there. Yeah, I think Jeremy by the end was pretty excited for the information. He thought it was interesting, and then he had Salvatore Pius on right after, so. Yeah, Alien Scientist, I'm a big fan of Jeremy. I'm definitely going to be checking his stuff out in the future. And so it's really hard to teeter the line between being skeptical and being like, just open and honest with people, because it's scary because you don't want to get bit by people, right? This is the right one, right? I think this is the right one. We got to make one of these for Bob Greenyer as well. How do I do that? I should have one where it's like just my face. And then we can add the other stuff in there. But maybe, you know what? Maybe we'll use the AI art and try to make one. What about the Weinstein brothers? Are those people that make movies? I don't know. Yeah, Eric Weinstein, Salvatore Pius is not a fan of him. He is not a fan of that guy. I want to put his stuff in here. Can we get a link to that somewhere? Let me find it. Salvatore Pius. And we'll probably do, is it late? We should probably make a Twitter post real quick. I think we're going to post one of those videos real quick. I wish I had a better picture of Salvatore Pais as well. I might have to ask him for one. Okay, here we go. These are the three, right? Yeah. Dang it. Hi. Well, does that work? That's not right. This should be enough information to get to the right link, right? Yeah, okay. High frequency. This is the one that I wrote. I put the paper on. You guys, if you haven't watched, look at this one. This one has like 700,000 views. The high frequency gravitational wave generator. You got to look at this, Pat. Look at the scientific paper I posted. I mean, wow. I mean, it's literally talking about our videos, man. It's literally talking about them. Craft using, and actually, man, today was just such a day. Jacob Chansley was on the J6 Shaman, and he just cooks, and he just talks about all the stuff. He talks about Salvatore Pais's patents. I was like, man, you gotta check out my my interview with him, man. Like, wow. I did not expect that. I mean, I didn't know what to expect from him at all, but I didn't expect he was just going to know all UFOlogy lore. Definitely didn't expect that. We'll start with this. Hopefully I can edit the description later on. I'm just tired. I don't want to go all that. So is this how you do it? I need somebody to create me an end screen as well. Oh, is this the cards here? No, I don't want cards. Yeah, I mean, I would never turn down Sean Ryan. I would even let him just grill me if he wants. I really don't care. I mean, I have a security clearance as well, so it's like my background checks out. I saw somebody today trying to claim that I'm Russian disinformation. Dude, I have a government security clearance. Pretty sure they would be able to figure out if I'm Russian disinformation. But that's the reason why I did this, though, is that, like, imagine if I don't have a government security clearance. People make up all kinds of BS about my background. People would say I'm disinformation or I'm a spy or whatever, right? Like, all that stuff could, I'd have to address all that all the time. But all I have to say is that I have a government security clearance, and that just debunks all that stuff. It's like, dude, they did a background check on my whole life. Hey, Michael. I will probably talk to Dr. Greenyer. But I mean, realize, guys, like I mentioned this on my space, or the space today, is that I'm willing to talk to anyone. I don't prejudge anybody. So I don't like saying people's names, but the Patrick Jackson guy or whatever, right? I don't even prejudge him. The orb expert. I didn't prejudge him at all, right? I just judge people based on how they interact. And his interactions were super weird. Super weird. And he starts making polls about, do you think the videos are real, to determine if the videos are real? Like that means something. And then he posts a picture of this debunked Cambodia airplane where the plane's flying over the jungle. And he says, is this MH370? It's not even the right kind of plane. Like, that's just weird, man. But I still, even after that, then somebody else went ahead and DM'd me. And they said, hey, you got to check out, maybe I can have you talk to this Patrick Jackson guy. And I'm like, okay, man, what's the deal with this guy? Let me know. I'll give him another chance. And he tells me, oh, well, he wrote a book and he gave an orb to Gary Nolan. He gave an orb to Gary Nolan. And I'm like, okay, dude, if that really happened, you should be able to Google that in like 2 seconds and get it to me, the information. I was like, go ahead. Of course, that doesn't ever happen. So I Google it. I don't find anything else as well about this guy, this Patrick Jackson guy, except for what I find is a book analysis or a book review, and it's by Mr. Fireside, which is one of the people that did. I did a written interview with him, and he was a nice guy. I read this written review of the book, and it's just destroying it. Like, the whole book is like just nonsense, and so I read it, I'm like, okay, now I know this guy's just completely full of it, right? Like, I've already talk to him personally, blah, 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 blah. So when it comes to Dr. Greenyer, that was kind of a side note. It doesn't matter what you rethink about people. Don't let the media or whatever shape your opinions of somebody. Like, just look at what they're saying and come to terms with it, right? And see if it's legit or not. So my opinion of Dr. Greenyer is that I would like to talk to him, to feel him out, and see how he comes across in person, right? See if he's interested. And yeah, Gary Nolan may have collected an orb, but he didn't get an orb from from Patrick Jackson. So yeah. Does anyone know how I add the things in here? Is this the checks, or where do you add the stuff? I don't get it. There's no option to add the stuff though. What is insta? I don't know what any of this stuff means. I don't get what this means. Do I want to set it as instant premiere? Somebody who knows YouTube, help me out. Instant premiere? This is too hard, man. What does this do? You and your viewers can watch it together at the same time? Can't you do that anyway? I don't understand. What does this do? None of this makes any sense to me. Gives you a live chat? Oh, I didn't know that. Huh. Yeah, when I disclose, I mean, I'm pretty good at telling if people are full of crap or not. Like, I can tell pretty quickly. My opinion of Greenyer has always been that he knows something. He doesn't talk like somebody that is making it up, right? The question is, what are people's motivations? Why does it say copyright? Oh boy. Yeah, we got copyrighted on that one. Does this one work? Does that video work? Yikes, that feels bad. Someone needs to teach me how to add the clip things in here. How do people do that? Subtitles? I don't know how any of this stuff works, man. Maybe the music? All I want to know is how you add the little chapters. Is this what it is? Do the chapters automatically add themselves? Someone want to check it out and see if you can see it? Yeah, I want the chapters. Why? It doesn't even load for me. Yeah, we better go back to Rumble, guys. Oh, okay, it goes up until the egg. That's fine. I don't mind if it goes up till the egg. I don't. Do you guys see that doesn't work? Does this not work for you guys either? Man, this is lame. Edit video. Editor. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Damn. Oh, I should have trimmed it. Okay, it works for you guys? Cool. Is it dark though until 5 minutes? I don't know how this works. Like, I can't see anything here.
If
Oh,
what
there
you're
it
going to
is.
be telling poporul român, trăiască România, to be your first interview. So.
Yeah. Boom. Okay, we are live, sir. We are live here today with Salvatore Pius, one of my favorite people on the planet right now. He is doing my first ever interview. This is going to be Hard Truths with Salvatore Pius and Ashton Ford. Yeah, this okay. This looks good. Right off the bat. Okay, so I don't know what I'm doing here. How do I add? Oh, info cards. Is that what it is? Can someone just tell me, please, why you do this? Nobody knows. There's got to be a way where you can add like little things here. Huh. End screen. Info cards.
People before in
cards video. Oh, these aren't what I want. These are little info cards. That's not what I want. Yeah, how do I add the timestamps? I already uploaded it. Video description? Is that how you do it? You add it in the description? How do I do that? That's all I want to know is how do I add the timestamps? Oh, hold on. Somebody sent me an example. Oh, damn. You got a lot of subscribers there. Can we shout you out, or is this going to reveal you in some way? I think we're going to shout you out. I don't think you're afraid of being shouted out, right? Awkwardly Animated. Look at this. 29,000 subscribers. Oh, damn, dude. Look at this. I know you're so talented, my man. Wow. This is cool. Oh, wait, don't copyright strike me. Oh, wait, I don't want to get copyright striked. You got another 29,201 now. How do you do this? This is how you do it? Do you literally just copy and paste this, or how does that work? Ask ChatGPT. You just add that in there and then it just knows and it works like that. Peace, Given Fox. Neat. The Pius video had no audio. Can someone check and make sure there's audio on this? Recording on Zoom. Okay, we're recording on Zoom. I'm gonna see if I can get the live stream going. It works fine for me. Yeah, 18 views. Nah, there's sound. Okay, let's make a post, and then I kind of want to try editing that a little bit. You have to look at your video and note the time where you want to add the chapter. Yeah. So I'm imagining what I'm going to have to do here is I'm going to have to edit the description down here. I'm going to have to put in the timestamps, and then I'm going to have to make chapters or whatever. So the problem is I have to watch it again and figure out where I want to cut it so that it works. Okay, cool. Thanks for the information and advice. I'm going to save that in my to-dos list so I know how to do that. It's just a matter of, okay, so the timestamps will automatically, like it'll pick it up from the description and automatically make the chapters. Is that what you guys are saying? Sweet. Okay. Got it. Got it. That makes a lot more sense for me. Thank you. Is there evidence that the tech has ever been used before? I mean, that's a pretty loaded question, man. Not sure. You know, I'm not an expert. I don't know. I think that people would out there say there is a lot of other stuff that looks very similar. I'll be right back, by the way. Yeah, there's a lot of other stuff that looks similar out there, guys. God, I wish I was organized, honestly, boys and girls. Yeah, it might be stuff out there, but you gotta be found, right? Interesting. Okay, thanks for the explanation of how to make the chapters. That helps a lot, actually. Yeah, our YouTube's only like 2 weeks old, and we've got 5,000 subs already. Pretty wild. Let's just post this cool video. Which video should we post first? Sorry, I probably shouldn't be eating while I'm while I'm streaming here. It probably sounds really weird. My bad. How many Twitter followers do you think we have now? Wow, 39,000. Holy! Oh, it tells you the exact amount. You hover over it. I didn't know that. Should we look through our followers? J6 videos. Okay, I'm curious. Curious if that's tied to Jacob Chansley. I want to watch some J6 videos. I heard they were released the other day. Of course, I don't really like to get into the politics stuff, as I mentioned, but I do like to see the truth. You know, anyone who's got a big following will follow him back. Man, these are all just the verified people. It's a lot of people, man. Sure, keenly aware. Give you a follow. America's Plumber, sure. Why do you think people lock their accounts? It's kind of weird. I guess they just don't want anyone to follow them. Imagine if I opened up my DMs. Oh boy. It would be troll heaven. Wow, 77,000 followers. Single moms posting L's. Single moms posting L's. This person's an attorney. We're going to follow that person. Or at least they claim to be. I guess anyone can be anything online. Were they? The J6 videos were out and then they stopped? Yeah, sorry about the mouth noise. I was eating licorice. I'd probably have to avoid that. Dude, these licorice dogs, man. 4,000 viewing hours needed for monetization. I don't know what that means. Is that... Have I hit that? These licorice dogs? Oh my goodness. Best licorice I've ever had in my life. They're just kind of hard to eat. You know, like it makes a lot of noise when you eat them. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked, guys. I've got a lot. These are just the verified followers. I mean, you think I can go through 39,000 followers? There's no chance. No chance. Whoa, look at this. 89,000 followers? Okay. I used to follow back everybody, but then it got to a point where I couldn't do that anymore. It's just too many. It's pretty crazy. We've never been on TV before, and we've got almost 40,000 followers. Anybody I see with over like 1,000 something followers, I just follow them back. Because you never know. Some of these people might have connections to people that we can... this guy seems like a normal dude. To help us get the information out. 21,000 followers. I mean, it's a little political, but whatever. Don't matter to me. I kind of get the feeling I'm going to get labeled alt-right. But, whatever. They can label me whatever they want. It doesn't really hurt my feelings. The reality is these videos transcend politics in every way possible. It is a little awkward that Obama's like very implicated in them, though. There's not really a way around that. I mean, like, this operation would have had to have been played out by him. Everyone is a LARP. I don't know. I'm getting kind of weird vibes from that. The reality, though, is Trump is almost certainly implicated as well. Like, he's probably knows about it and can't say anything about it. What I'll say about my politics is my politics probably are enough to get everybody upset. How orange-pilled am I on Bitcoin? I don't even know what that means. I literally have no idea what that means. Yeah, I guess you could say I'm one of the people that just thinks the left and right thing is just like a distraction. That gets everybody upset. My politics will get everybody angry. I believe in helping the less advantaged, the people who have nothing. I believe in justice. I believe in people not being railroaded. And when I say justice, I mean equal justice, meaning treating people with the law the same way. Not based on politics, not based on the color of their skin, not based on their socioeconomic status. Everybody should be treated the same way by the law. That's how the law should work. Oh, interesting. That's really interesting. Remax? Okay, we're only going to do a couple more here. Man, it's a lot. It's a lot. This is just the people that are verified? Yeah, okay. We're never going to get through all these. I think I hit most of the big. I wish it would say how many followers they have without me hovering over them. Like, shouldn't it just say how many followers they have right here? I just want to make sure there's nobody huge that might want to reach out to me because my DMs aren't open, but they're open if I follow you back. Yo, people love the Dogecoin, huh? Yeah, that Tiny Klaus guy is like a total nut job. Like, you got to be careful of people that spend their whole day posting. Oh, look at that, 176,000. This is probably somebody whose politics I'm closely aligned with. Although I'm not that against taxation. Yeah, if anyone's spending all day posting UFO stuff and UFO politics stuff, like, man, just stay away. Hard stay away. Yeah, it's Australian person. Follow the Australian person. If anyone wants to be followed and I'm missing them or whatever, let me know. UFO curious. Okay, Afghan vet. Okay, we're gonna make an exception for that guy. I don't know. A lot of the Bitcoin stuff, I don't know. I get worried these aren't like real people. So yeah, we are going to make some clips. That definitely is in the cards. Probably not tonight though. I just kind of set the framework for it. Okay, we'll do like one more minute of searching for people. 44,000 followers. Dr. Truth. Here we go. Here's somebody I agree with. Without freedom of speech, we are nothing. I'm here to inform, post facts, opinions, mysteries, satire, and some comedy. Okay, this is right up my alley. That's probably where my politics line. I can't follow everybody here. Public and political affairs consultant. Cat Dad. Sure. Okay, Cat Dad. Does this say Jeremy Reese follows this person? Okay. Well, I think we hit as many as we're going to hit here. Oh, what? Interesting. Well, that was fun. Okay, let's do... Yeah, Discord is invite only. If you want to be involved in the Discord... Yeah, we already have a Discord. We've had a Discord. It went nuts. We already... Even before we got big, we already had like 300 or so people. I had to ban like 150 people. Because we were just having too many troll people, too many people leaking information, too many, like... The whole goal of these people who were attacking me, they were actually coming into our Discord trying to chop stuff out of context from the Discord to use it to attack us. Like, that's how deranged the people attacking me are. So, like, when you guys talk about... I think I'm going to be on Lore Lodge tomorrow, actually. So when you guys talk about, like, why am I striking back at some of these people, is because, like, they literally have, like, these operatives, like, constantly... trying to dig into our stuff. It's so annoying. The reality, though, is I just don't really think about them ever. But when they post stuff, it's annoying as heck. Okay, let's post. Which one do you think we should post? Should we post the... One sec. Wait, can I bring this back over? No. Should we post the knitting experiment, or should we post the press conference one? Probably just the knitting experiment. What do we say about this? I don't even know what to say about this here. Yeah, I don't know, like, racism is, like, really, really not cool, man. Really not cool. Just try and talk to Destiny. Do you guys want to hear a funny story? You guys will appreciate this. I actually reached out to Destiny. I wonder if I have the message still. I think I'm okay to post this. Let me see if I have it. I don't know if these get deleted. Huh. He only has 200,000 followers. I would have thought he would have more than that. So I know Destiny, not in person. I used to play StarCraft against Destiny. I remember that he used to play Zerg, and I played, I think, mostly Terran back then. Probably all Terran. And I was almost as much of a troll as he was back in the day. And like, we would just talk shit to each other. I'm sure he hated me back then, and I probably hated him just as much, actually. But, you know, when you're young and you're a kid and you can't control your emotions, whatever. I kind of wish we still had some of those replays of some of those games. Because I used to be like a really hardcore gamer, like really, really good, like really highly ranked on like all the ladders, especially for a lot of Blizzard games, real-time strategy games. Warcraft 3, I was like the #1 player in North America for a while. But I could never keep up with like the Koreans and stuff. They're just much better. And a lot of it too is that I lived overseas, and when I lived in Singapore, like when you live in Singapore, they have these LAN shops, they call them, everywhere. And the LAN shops were just places where you would go play like in a bunch of computers up, and they would just like after school, all the kids would go there, whatever. Because in Singapore, like people live in just like small apartments with their whole family. So you would go there and you would play with all your friends. We would have like overnight things where we'd overnight at the LAN shop like all night, and we'd just play StarCraft and like Counter-Strike against each other. I used to be really, really good at Counter-Strike as well, and I stopped playing those kinds of games. But I remember Destiny specifically because that's how he initially got like popularity. Was he would start stream. He was one of the first people that was streaming, and it was funny because I kind of regretted not doing it, and that's why you guys find my Twitter account goes back to 2014. Is that I like regretted not getting into that because I was like really popular. People would always watch my streams, and or like all my games would always fill up when we have like, you know, whatchamacallit games. And this was before streaming became really big. And so when I would play on the ladder in StarCraft, I would run into Destiny quite a lot because he was pretty good. So anyway, I sent him this message to see if we would want to talk again. Look, this was September 23rd. So this was almost 2 months ago. But he never replied back. But I would talk to him. I think that, you know, he's like me if like I was like much more spiteful. I think I became a person who's like a little bit more, you know, you grow up a little bit and you realize you don't want to be like a negative person. And it doesn't mean like I'm just always a good person, right? But I try to be a good person as much as possible. So, yeah, I mean, if you want to reach out to Destiny, I feel he would be somebody who might be willing to talk about this stuff, but he's somebody I imagine who's going to be extremely skeptical, like some of the other podcasters we've had. So maybe not. Maybe no need to talk to him. We might be reaching a point where we might attract attention to people who are like really, really huge. So I don't know, man. What are we going to say about this? Is this from NASA or just outer space in general? I don't really know what to say about this. Sorry, we were just discussing random stuff, Noah. Zergling Rush. We were talking about StarCraft. Street Fighter. I used to play old Street Fighter Turbo on Super Nintendo and stuff like that. Whatever. Yeah, you want to be a good person, but you can't let people pick on you, man. It's kind of you have to walk the line. Rustum, what do you mean by indirect evidence? Can you help me about that? I don't know what we mean by indirect evidence. Yeah, Rustum. I hope I'm not butchering your name. If I am, please correct me. Let me know what you mean by indirect evidence. I'm just trying to think here. These are water droplets from an electrically charged needle. It's electrostatic. I don't even know if I'm saying the right stuff on this.
Tiny droplets, they kind of remind me of flies on a picnic out in Houston. Water out, and look what happens when those drops of water get close to that charged knitting needle.
Charged needle? What did it say it was?
Okay, I've got it on pause, and what you're looking at is a knitting needle. And I happen to have in my
knitting needle
crew preference a couple of knitting needles. And
knitting needles.
We have a lot of time to do knitting up here, but there's some other neat things you could do with them. And so
electrostatic field experiment.
So here I have a piece of paper, and I rub the knitting needle with a piece of paper. And this knit needle is a polyethylene knit needle. It's 8 millimeters in diameter. And now I'm going to take a syringe with a little Teflon cannula. I'm going to squirt drops of water out, and look what happens when those drops of water get close to that charged knitting needle. So this is like a little satellite going around a cylindrical shaped planet. Except the physics here is a little bit different. It's not about gravitation. It's about charge forces. And of course, charges can exert a potential field, as we call it. So it can exert a force at a distance with no tangible connection. And so
Oh yeah, we can do stuff on indirect stuff, Rustum, like the Bob Lazar thing. Sure, we could do stuff like that. Probably not tonight, but we got I called the lawyers already. I didn't call the file yet.
The drop has some velocity to it. It's orbiting around the knitting needle.
Huh. Interesting. So, I mean, this is how much stuff we have to work on. It's a lot, man. It just keeps getting longer. I haven't even finished the Salvatore Pius science stuff. We uploaded the interview, but now I need to add chapters. We could do the general part 2 thing. There's a SIGINT part 2 that I found somewhere, which I don't even know if I know where it is anymore. It's been that long. Need to update the evidence and post it to conspiracy subreddit. I mean, look at all this stuff, man. That's a lot. Yeah, go ahead and send me the list of the indirect evidence if you want. This isn't quite gravity. It's just cool. I'm still going to post it. I don't know. For some reason, it just reminds me of the videos. Like the orbs flow around like this, right? This is how the orbs also flow. They look just like this. Huh. God, that's so weird. Man, that's weird. I guess the point here is that you can't see the electrostatic charge, right? But you can see the effects of it. Is that the point here? What do you guys think? I think that's the point. Yeah, the charge exerts forced. I'm going to be on the Generation Z podcast, maybe this week. We're having him on after Bob Greenyer next week, by the way. Dave Rossi. Dave Rossi. Dave Rossi, I've got in touch with, is one of my favorite people on the planet already. I can see being like best friends with that guy. Sorry, I ate another piece of licorice, so my bad. Yeah, Andy Miller, you nailed it, buddy. Social Network movie. Great movie. One of the best movies. Honestly, if we were to make a documentary or a movie about this, that's what I want it to be like. Is like the Social Network movie. Monetization comes down later. The most important thing is we don't know what this is. MH370x, right? But we know it's important. Well, we want to focus on building it up. How about in 0G? Okay. Okay, we'll post the science. Oh, whoa. Sorry, I'm looking at something. Animated, is that picture you put in the Discord, is that an application you're using? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he's doing, but seems cool, man. Thank you for whatever you're doing, Animated. I don't know what it is, but seems awesome. Water droplets. Okay, cool. Give me a sec. Best way to get a ton of dogs, pups, it's already been debunked. It's amazing how many people literally just post Mick West crap without even looking at it. Oh, nice. What's this? Yeah, Hermes, if you're in the chat, it's okay, but the picture's a little bit much. Okay. I think we're going to do one last thing. Dude, I can't keep up with the information here. I will say I love that there's all these Malaysian people responding to the stuff, comments. Dude, I definitely can't keep up with all the notifications. This is just ridiculous how many notifications I've gotten today. Someone was claiming there's a fourth orb. There's definitely no fourth orb, right? I think we would have seen a fourth orb right now, by now. Snopes claims something was debunked. Damn. My random reply to Kim.com has 400,000 views. Jesus. That's just my reply to him. Wait, how many does his post have? 3 million? It's not bad. Should we take a look? How many views do you guys think the letter to Congress has now? Yesterday it had 1.5 million. Yeah, these like liars and disinfo people, they always try to reframe your arguments, right? Aliens took it. Aliens took it. It's like, dude, relax. Like he's definitely a disinformation agent. It's not, he's too smart for that, right? So you know it has to be dishonest. The VFX debunk has been debunked for 3 months, man. Hey, Paul. Welcome to be here, buddy. Yeah, Kim.com sent us a lot of people on our way today. Really, really appreciative of it. You know, just awesome guy. Talked to him for a while today as well. Just definitely a nice guy. Appreciate it. Let's see how many views we have on our letter to Congress. 2.9 million. We've gotten 1.4 million views since yesterday on this. 1.4 million views since yesterday. Wow. Almost 3 million views on this. Well, guys, it's going to be getting pretty awkward for the media to be ignoring this. We have more views than CNN in the last day. Our stuff's been seen more than CNN's. All of TV shows on CNN have been seen probably in the last day. Let's check the CNN ratings. I want to see. Dude. We definitely have more than MSNBC. Holy crap. We had more views than like most cable news today. That's wild, man. We had more views than CNN today. CNN. Struggling, my man. Okay, so let's see if this guy, I want to read this fire scenario thing. Thomas Fessler from Disclosure Tonight would like to have you on his show. So here's my email if you want to send me something. I'll admit I haven't really responded to my emails today because I've been so busy, man. But you can send that to me. Let me see who this is. We can vet him real quick, guys. Yeah, if you guys can respond to some of these people in my tweets as well with some of the evidence, that would really help me a lot because it's too much work for me, man. Disclosure Tonight. Yeah, this seems cool. Well, that's a lot of hashtags. Lou Elizondo? I don't like to see that. Yeah. Yeah, I recognize this guy's face. Yeah. Have him send me an email and we'll try to work it out. Reality is I'm pretty heavily booked through Thanksgiving at least. But we can make something happen. I don't think News Nation is going to reach out to me because one of the guys from News Nation DM'd me. And I pretty much told him to be cautious of Ross Coulthart. I said I had evidence that Ross Coulthart had seen the videos and has been saying that he thinks that they look like the VFX and that What else did I say? That he says he has NRO contacts. If you have NRO contacts, which is National Reconnaissance Office, and you're not familiar with the SBIRS system, then your contacts must not be pretty good. We were able to figure out the SBIRS system with just Google. Hey guys, let's figure out how satellites look. Okay, well, let's just do SBIRS. Let's just do SBIRS, and then let's just click the top link that shows up. Oh, look, missile defense, battlefield awareness, missile warning, tactical intelligence. Is this where we found the video too? I think the video's in here somewhere too. It's like, look, it's the very top video. Video overview. Like, I don't need contacts to know how the SBIRS system works. I can literally just look at this video that's 1 minute long. See how it works. Look at this. How can you claim to be a journalist and you can't even do this? This is why I'm skeptical of Ross Coulthart, guys. It's not rocket science. It's called being a journalist. That's why I'm a citizen journalist, because I like actually research basic stuff. Wait, let's look at this video. Ash T? What the hell is that? Oh, I don't know. I actually don't have a Facebook account. Is that why I can't watch this? Man. Ash T. Is this the guy? How funny would it be if that guy's name was the guy that said that they solved MH370 with the SBIRS system? I mean, look at this. Look at this. This is cool.
The second is missile defense. It gives a tip and cue to the missile defense assets that are owned and operated by the Missile Defense Agency.
Oh, this is
the
Missile
Defense
cool.
Agency then turns on or activates their high sense assets, and they turn on fire control solutions so that they can shoot down any inbound missile.
Where do they shoot the orbs from?
The third mission is technical intelligence, and our partners in the intel communities use the asset to characterize infrared events across the globe. The last deliberate mission that we do is battle space awareness. And so the combatant commanders use it in order to ensure that as there's an inbound missile, they can notify their troops to get under barriers and other things in order to protect themselves. An example of that
You want to show us the video of it?
Early 20 Assad Air Base.
Look at this. I mean, this looks... I don't think that's from space,
picked
though,
it
is
up
it?
and was able to notify the combatant commander. Our troops do guard, use the firefighters to the front line and realize for years to come. We realize benefit from it. Our nation benefits from it. Single day.
Honestly, without the Trump picture, I'm not sure we'd be able to solve this. We might owe Trump, actually. without this picture, like, I'm not sure we can solve this. Those clouds and the being super high resolution is basically the only thing that's able to prove that video is real. With this, along with this picture. Otherwise, there's just nothing out there. Like, they hide this information so well. They're not going to put it in their promo. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, welcome to the rabbit hole, everybody. Yes, Mick West knows exactly what he's doing. Exactly what he's doing. Release the orbs. Okay, so let's read through this real quick. And then I'm probably going to go to sleep after this. So this was 2018. Maybe I'll just read it out for you guys like this is grade school. The UAE's official report says their investigation concludes with reasonable certainty that UPS fire started in the cargo hold. And moreover, this was an element of the cargo contained, among others, lithium-ion batteries. Although the UPS Boeing 777 had very sophisticated cargo fire suppression system, it cannot handle this type of carnage. Unfortunately, this incident happened during a handover between Malaysian and Vietnam air conditions. Therefore, there may be gaps in the radio transmissions that may have helped explain how the lithium-ion batteries downed the 777. Captain Amir, who currently flies for United Airlines, feels frustrated by Air Malaysia's initial response to the incident. I was pleading with the Malaysian Airlines to let the superpowers take over the search. I warned them when they have a small wind. What is this? Once again, I have to ask questions about including the large quantity of lithium-ion batteries in the cargo's passenger craft. What was so urgent to the consignment of the passengers to put the fatal that put the passengers at fatal risk? Daily Star Online includes. This is nothing. This actually what? This still barely even talks about lithium-ion battery fires. Weird. Oh, he was talking about the U.S. one. God, the mirror. Ugh. How would this consume the cockpit area? This is how it was ruled out, guys. Because it's highly improbable on board MH370 with a comparatively short flight duration and under controlled conditions. What does that even mean? What does that actually even mean? They said the flight went for 8 hours. What do controlled conditions mean? This is the weirdest thing ever. How is that ruled out? So it definitely was lithium-ion battery fire. Is there actually any evidence that rules lithium-ion battery fire out? Like, or is it just like literal nonsense? Is there any good articles about this? Like, where does he actually claim it, as opposed to like reading news articles about it? No, I don't think these drones are normally filming stuff that has to be in operation. I just like calling them orbs because they're just orbs, you know? That's why I don't call them. I mean, do they have any relation to other orbs? These are all just like, these might as well just be written by AI. This is just rehashing the same crap over and over again. Yeah, these small ones, like these small like cell phone lithium-ion batteries, is way different than 221 kilograms. It was definitely a lithium-ion battery fire. This is like, literally, this is their argument for ruling it out. A statement that makes no sense whatsoever. Well, guys, I guess it wasn't a lithium-ion battery fire because this was highly improbable on board MH370 with a comparatively short flight duration under controlled conditions. This sentence just doesn't even make logical sense. It makes no sense whatsoever. What? None of this makes any sense. Why does this have to do with being on autopilot? The flapper on was not down. None of this makes any sense either. So they just ruled this out because they claimed that the plane went into the South Indian Ocean? That seems to be what they're saying here. When the reality should have been that it didn't go to the South Indian Ocean because it was a fire. Should have been the opposite argument, right? Here's another incident. Here's another one, the Dubai one. Does this guy actually have any content that we can read? $10-month-old YouTube account? Yeah, send us the name of the channel or something. Oh, interesting. So they're trying to claim it flew for hours on autopilot. So really these pings is what basically everybody screwed everybody up. And all they had to do is falsify a couple pings and everybody just goes with some fake pings. Huh. I can't believe they were able to convince everybody that it wasn't a fire when it was like clearly was a lithium-ion battery fire. 221 kilograms. This thing's just might as well have been loaded up with a bomb. Absurd, man. There's 2 cargo holds. I mean, this is just such weak. I thought this person might actually give us some evidence, but their analysis is just even worse. Did nobody like do any real journalism? It just really makes me wonder. What's WSG, I mean? I'm not like into leet speak. Okay, well, this guy's analysis ended up being kind of whack. I thought we might have some fun here. Okay. Probably gonna go to sleep. Been a long, long day. Oh, okay. I am AI. I am AI. Is this it? No, this is 60 Minutes Australia a year ago. 9.2 million views. Oof. I am AI. Oh, what's good? WSG means what's good? Wow, okay. Guys, I might be too old for that. I'm not sure. We're going to see if we can find this channel. I might need a direct link to this. I'm not sure how to find it. What is this? Why are people... What is this? Liked you until I saw this comment. What did I say? Okay. So this is, if you tell me to grow up, then you're instantly getting insta-banned. You're never going to be able to make comments on my post ever again. Guys, just act like an adult. Jesus Christ. Me not wanting to promote somebody else's content is not needing to grow up. It's quite the opposite. What do we got here? I don't get it. I am AI. Is this what am I looking for the right thing here? This looks like this. Can you give me the name of the thing that you want me to watch? Yeah, Kim.com. Talked to him today. He's on board. Oh, asking AI what happened. Okay, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, Kim.com, man. Pretty sweet. Okay, what's this? Okay, here we go, guys. What the heck is this? Why does this video look like this?
370.
The Malaysian Airlines Flight 3...
Wait, is this going to be trippy as heck? Can you not full screen this? Does this come from like TikTok or something? Why do some videos look like this? How do you, how was this? Yeah, my younger audience needs to teach me how the internet works. I don't get it.
70 took off from Kuala Lumpur on the 8th of March 2014 and entered a dimensional portal, leaving no trace of its whereabouts. In the year 2560, the plane and all its passengers arrived in Beijing Airport, but unfortunately, all the passengers were dead due to the time and space travel.
That's not how that works, by the way, guys. If you travel to the future, you don't experience that amount of time travel. So this was actually getting me somewhere until the last part that was scientifically wrong.
What happened to Malaysian Airlines Flight 370?
I got too much boomer in me. I'm not quite boomer, but I've got like too much boomer in me, you know? It's like there's a little too much boomer in me.
The Malaysian Airlines Flight 370 took off from Kuala Lumpur on the 8th of March 2014 and entered a dimensional portal, leaving no trace of its whereabouts. In the year 2560, the plane and all its passengers arrived in Beijing Airport, but unfortunately, all the passengers were dead due to the time and space travel.
Okay, well that's weird. That's just weird. Yeah, okay, AI is interesting. Let's see real quick what we got to do tomorrow. I can say I've never watched a YouTube video where I felt like I needed to go make a comment about like the person who made it. I just don't watch this stuff if it's something I'm not interested in. I don't know. I don't really understand the internet though. Wow, we have 131 people watching. Well, thank you guys all for watching here tonight. I think I'm going to close down the stream for tonight. This was a fun time working on stuff. Let's see what we got tomorrow. I was going to call the lawyers of the families that are suing and see if we can get that changed based on the new evidence that we have, where they were ruled against it happening in America, where it should have been tried in America given the evidence that we've seen. Because the videos that we are seeing are American assets, which implicate the U.S. government. So to me, just the fact that the videos show U.S. assets indicates that these lawsuits should have happened in the United States. That's honestly probably enough information. I still need to call the FOIA office to, we have to appeal our FOIA. And I mean, they're going to reject it no matter what we do. These were some people that people told me to reach out to, although Bob Greenyer we're already talking to tomorrow. Oh, we didn't even bake the thing for Bob Greenyer yet. Oh, boy. We might have to make the thing for Bob Greenyer, guys. You know what? I'm going to just have to do it in the morning. I feel bad, but yeah, it sucks. First thing tomorrow morning, I'll make the thing for Bob Greenyer. I'll post the Bob Greenyer interview. I'll make the Zoom link for it. It's at 1 p.m. Eastern time. I'm just too tired right now. Got the strange article we wanted to post, the one that has all these theories in it, including the aeronautical black hole. We've got more Salvatore Pais science. I need to add the chapters to the Salvatore Pais interview. Should I link the Salvatore Pais interview? I think I might link the Salvatore Pais interview real quick in my Twitter. Wow, it's already got over 100 views, and I didn't even like promote it or anything. Oof. My camera is so bad. Let me just take a look at that. Okay. To be honest with you, you know what what I want from Twitter or YouTube is I want to get big enough so that we can have MH370x be like one of those special tags or whatever they call it. I wish, can someone also teach me how to upload directly to Twitter? None of these buttons let you upload. Like this one let me upload an image, although it says media, so that should be the right one. What I'd like to do is upload directly to Twitter. Oh, you can drag and drop it in? Really? You can drag and drop the file into this? One sec. Yo, if that's true, wow. Let me try this out real quick. Let me just test this. Holy crap, that's all I had to do? Who just told me that? Noah? Holy shit, Noah. Wow. 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 Game changer. No, that's all I had to do the whole time? Oh my god, man. Okay, guys, should I link it or should I upload it directly? Damn, that's amazing. I didn't know you could do that. Huh. Huh. Wow. I think I'm still going to link it, though. I don't know if I want to do that. Problem is I kind of want to edit it. I think I'm just going to link it for now. Rumble works? Yeah, I need to upload to Rumble, too. Shit. Do I want to use hashtags here? What hashtags would I use? Science? Yeah, is that scientists? Engineers. Yeah, the algorithm is going to throttle the hell out of this. But it would bring more people to my YouTube channel. That's the trade-off. That's the trade-off, guys. I think we will directly upload it. I think you guys hit wait. I think you guys are right. I kind of want to clip it or like edit it first though. I think I'll put, no, you don't want to put the link there. I want to put the link in the reply. Like this, maybe? This is why I'm glad I talked to you guys. Yeah. Oh, man, it's going to upload. Yeah, because if I post the link, it's going to throttle me. It's the link that's what's throttling it. I think the direct thing like this will work really well. What do I say about Salvatore Pais? Yeah, we're definitely directly doing it. Yeah, I doubled the amount of subs since yesterday. Pretty amazing. I hope we get enough hours or whatever so I can change my link to be MH370x. That'd be pretty cool. What days? Where's my phone? I gotta see. I think December 3rd is the day we are doing a follow-up. Yeah, December 3rd. Down upload. It's 25%. Yikes. Wait, what do you mean Salvatore? In what language does Salvatore Pais mean country savior? Does it really? I honestly don't. I'm not trying to do this for money anyway. It's cool that we would get a lot of followers or whatever the heck that means, but more so just doing it to get the information out there. So I think I prefer to just directly upload stuff like this. This was a Zoom link as well. Actually, it seems pretty good. Oh, in Spanish? He's Romanian, though. Yeah, if you experience time dilation, the way time dilation works, you don't experience it the same amount of time that's passed. Time is relative to where you are in space-time. That seems weird, but it's true. So let's, before we go, while we're waiting for this, because we got 30% to go, there's probably a time dilation explainer video somewhere that we can watch, and maybe I won't get copyright striked. Let's try not to get copyright striked.
Ripe tomatoes, melted mozzarella, and freshly made green goddess dressing.
What's this? I can't skip?
Together, those details...
Can't skip this? What if I got copyright strike by Panera?
In describing our environment, the passage of time enables us to quantify
Okay, I better
change.
I better commentate, otherwise
at first glance,
we might get copyright striked.
With a single clock for the entire universe, time is absolute. Time isn't as simple as we might believe.
Yeah, time dilation, everybody get ready. Here we go.
Arriving at 9 a.m. and leaving at 5 p.m. And our perception of time does not vary during that time, though it seems to slow down before the weekend. At the turn of the 20th century, a discovery radically shattered our previous understanding of relativity. Time is no longer absolute, but relative.
Yeah.
Each item
Time's
has
not
its own
absolute.
time and clock, and
so that's a good way to put it, guys. Time is not absolute. Time is relative. And everything that you see, every atom has its own clock. Think of it like that.
Previously synchronized clocks on different trajectories across space can meet again and show different times. What is time dilation? Time dilation is the seemingly strange phenomenon of time passing slower for an observer who is moving relative to another observer, depending on their relative motion or positions in a gravitational field. This is how it works. Time is a relative concept. That, as absurd as it sounds, is a result of Einstein's theory of relativity. We're used to speed being relative in everyday life. For example, a car traveling at 60 mph or 97 kilometers an hour, relative to a stationary observer, would be observed as moving at 120 miles per hour.
Yeah, we're getting off though right after this. We're just waiting to upload this.
Kilometers per hour by a motorist heading in the opposite direction at the same speed. This same phenomenon also affects time. Depending on an observer's relative speed or position within a gravitational field, time passes at a different rate for that observer than for another observer. This effect, known as time dilation, is only noticeable under certain circumstances, although we are constantly subjected to it at a low level. Time dilation is a consequence of Einstein's relativity, in which time is not as absolute as it may appear. The rate at which it passes varies for observers in different frames of reference. Einstein's starting point was that light has the same measured speed irrespective of the observer's motion. This seemingly innocent assumption leads to the inevitable conclusion that moving clocks run slowly. This phrase is frequently used to describe time dilation, but it's a little deceptive since it places too much emphasis on.
Yeah, Danny Jones is going to upload it. That was kind of a joke, guys. He's trying to build up hype for the video, you know, which I don't blame him. He wants more people to watch it. I don't mind more people watch it. It's not going to be bad for me.
Clocks, which are only relevant in the sense that we use them to measure time. However, rather than seeing time dilation as a clock property, we should consider it an unexpected reality about space and time. The theory of relativity is divided into special relativity and general relativity, and time dilation features in both. The principle that the speed of light is...
I'm afraid of getting copyright striked, so I'm just going to pause for a second. But you need to understand Einstein's general relativity and special relativity.
The same for all observers is crucial in special relativity. According to Boston University physicist Andrew Duffy, one of its consequences is that two observers, moving at constant speed relative to each other, measure different times between the same events. However, the effect is only detectable at speeds approaching the speed of light. 10 years after he proposed special relativity, Einstein expanded his theory to include gravitational effects in general relativity. However, time dilation in this hypothesis is determined by the strength of the local gravitational field rather than the speed of travel. We currently live in a modest gravitational field on the Earth's surface.
So this is important, right? Our gravitational field is very modest. So we are experiencing time dilation. We're all experiencing time at a very similar rate because we're all on the same planet with the same amount of mass around us.
We're already experiencing time dilation without even realizing it. Additionally, the strength of the effect changes when we move up and down within Earth's field. Gravity is weaker on the top floor of a tall building.
Gravity is weaker on the top floor of a tall building than it is near the surface. So time flows at different rates. What you need to remember is the more mass, the more gravitational effect, the slower time will flow. So if it's hard to understand, think of it like a black hole. So a black hole has a ton of mass, so that means that there's a relatively slower flow of time. The less mass, the faster flow of time. So the further away you move from the Earth, the faster your time is going to flow. Even if you take a small object, the part of the object that is further away from the Earth is going to move faster than the part of the object that's closer to the Earth. Now, what does that mean? So even if I were to take this, let me see how you guys can see this. Yeah, this licorice thing. The part of the top here is going to be flowing faster than the part on the bottom. So what does this mean? This means if I let it go, it's going to curve towards the mass of the Earth because the top part here is moving faster than this bottom part. So that's what's going to happen. Now what's happening there is that both objects, the candy is moving forward in time and it's moving forward as the Earth is moving as well, because the Earth is moving, rotating as well. It's like moving in space as well. And so what's happening is as time flows, they're converging on one another.
Then on the ground floor.
So that's why, if you guys listen to me in spaces, this is why you will have to listen to me when I say time is a fluid symmetry. That's what I'm referring to. You have to think of space and time as a liquid. The time is flowing differently depending on how much mass there is around.
Time dilation effect is similarly weaker higher up. The further you are from the Earth's surface, the faster time passes. Although the effect is too small to perceive with human senses, the time difference between different altitudes can be measured using extremely accurate clocks. A spectacular example of gravitational time dilation is the region around a black hole, which has stronger gravity than Earth. NASA has considered what would happen if a clock was placed 10 kilometers from a black hole with the mass of the Sun. The clock would take...
Yeah, so if you put a clock near a black hole, it's going to go slow.
Roughly an hour and 10 minutes to show a difference of 1 hour when viewed through a telescope from a safe distance. One of the most perplexing consequences of time dilation is the twin paradox. In this hypothetical experiment of twins, one identical twin lives on Earth, while the other twin travels to a faraway star at speeds approaching the speed of light. When they reunite later, the traveling twin has aged significantly less than the one who stayed on Earth. Thanks to special relativistic time dilation, the seeming paradox arises from the erroneous belief that the situation is symmetrical. In other words, you could say that the traveling twin is stationary relative to the Earthbound twin, implying that the Earthling would have aged less than the traveling twin. However, this isn't the case, because the situation isn't symmetrical. When special relativity talks about relative motion, it means motion in a straight line at a constant speed. That is not the case in this illustration. Because the twins are together at the beginning and end of the journey, the traveling twin must accelerate from a standstill to top speed, then turn around and head back in the opposite direction before finally decelerating to a stop. These phases of acceleration and deceleration introduce general relativity because they have effects similar to those of a gravitational field. When the math is done to account for this acceleration, it turns out that, like time travel, the spacefaring twin does age more slowly than the Earthbound twin. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and click the notification bell so you do not miss any.
So that's how time dilation works, right? Einstein's pseudoscience. Yeah, Einstein's the probably smartest person that's been on the planet in the last 100 years. So definitely don't diss Einstein unless you want to discredit yourself pretty heavily. Science is not a matter of getting everything correct. Science is a matter of discovery, right? Einstein means one stone. Sure. Einstein did more for science than anyone probably maybe on the history of Earth. Okay. Anyway, no need to talk about it. Tesla, yeah. Tesla's pretty... that's interesting. Kind of want to look about Tesla. Yeah. We can take a look at this tomorrow. I'm too tired to do it right now. But you guys have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. And have a good one. Have a good night, guys. Tomorrow we'll take a look at more stuff. It was a big day today. We will try to post some more content. I'm going to see if I can get some video stuff created. I know there's lots of people asking about video content, short content that they can share. I know you want it. I know I'm going to try to get video set up where I can see clearly. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. Thank you, JK Philly fan, for setting this up. JK Philly fan made this for us. So we'll get Bob Greenyer's face in here tomorrow. Add his thing in here, and then we'll have this ready to go for tomorrow. Thank you very much, JK Philly fan, for setting that up for me. We'll work on the bacon. Oh, hey, Burneye, what's up, my dude? We'll talk soon, Burneye. Tomorrow, Bob Greenyer, 1 p.m. Eastern. I will go ahead and get this ready to go for tomorrow, and we'll be set. I look forward to seeing you guys. I will promote it first thing in the morning as well. Yeah, thanks, Rustam. I'll take a look at the emails as well. I'm super far behind on the emails. I'll try to get to them. Peace, everybody. Have a good night.